Okay, so hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me. This is week 2 of our weekly mukbangs, and so I'm very excited that we're here again and that I get to spend some time with everyone while eating some food. I think this is a cool thing, which is why I'm totally going for it to the very end, at least till the end of the year for sure on something like this to see how much I like it till then. But that's definitely the goal I've set for myself, and I do believe we're not even halfway through the year, so I'm very happy that I'm being a little more progressive with some of my goals. That's what's going on. So and also, you know, thank you for eating with me, right? Spending the time and eating with me. So tonight, just to kind of start off the video, I'm eating leftover tomato sauce and mixed pasta, whole wheat spaghetti, and bleached enriched elbow pasta, right? And so mixed with tomato sauce and a little bit of Italian seasoning in the sauce. So that's what's going on here. And I also, want to make it clear too, obviously, because of last week's video, I went through sort of the history of some of the dinnerware that I was using, right? Because I geek out on this stuff, and that's like the whole channel essentially is just, nothing, but also finding the very most appeasement in like the smallest of things, including the dinnerware, which is why this is applicable. So every week, I highlight my grandma's dinnerware. I'm not using the plate tonight, but one of these bowls came from her because I have a set of them. I do believe I have 4. I only bought 3, so one of them I got from my grandma. And so anyways, I always at least one of my bowls or one of my dishes I like to have like the little flower little things or whatever, you know what I mean? So that's what I got going on there. So we have some pasta, right? And with tomato sauce. And also, for the record, I think food waste is a big problem in this country, and I would be a liar if I ever said that I haven't wasted food, because I've wasted food, absolutely. But as I get older, I try to I like leftovers now, which is weird because you can ask, even a handful of women that I've ever dated, that one of the things I've really not ever been about is leftovers. I ate them, when I was a kid growing up and stuff like that when I had to, but I just got away from that, I guess. And then, anyways, I like leftovers now again. I don't, because I don't want to waste the food. And so, anyways, I think leftovers can be quite rewarding, honestly. And so that's why we're, uh, mukbanging it tonight. I don't. How do you say that? That's you know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, we also have a mixed salad here, which is totally dope. It's like mixed greens with arugula, and I've been having a lot of conversations about arugula because I've been doing. I'm always doing. Looking into what's good for you when you eat and stuff, and I was particularly interested in the greens or the super greens, and so I did a whole bunch of this reading and stuff about the best kind. And anyways, arugula does it for me, and so it's kind of spicy though, so it's weird, but it's good for you. So that's good. And then I got a couple boiled eggs, right? And then I have some jello for dessert, because who doesn't like jello? Also, just had a conversation with my roommate recently about how my new goal in life is to jello-fy everything, because I like jello, and I think it's easy to eat. I like the texture, I'm about it, like facts. I'm absolutely about jello more than I've ever been. And trust me, this is I literally had 2 boxes of jello mix like sitting in the same spot for at least a month before I finally got around to making that jello. But let me tell you, when I did, which is just a few days ago now, my my whole gastronomical life has been elevated because I like jello way more than I thought that I would. Yeah, I got yeah. Anyways, more than I like pudding, I guess. I used to like pudding more, and we made some pudding. I made some pudding recently, and it was too sweet. It was like very sweet. Um, I prefer Jello. Jello. It's alive. Okay, so also, I'm a really, really big nerd on glass jars that are recycled from things that you buy. Because, I mean, this is like, I don't know, like the hippie in me, I guess, which is a pretty big part in terms of that characterization of somebody who likes to save stuff to reuse it, but isn't a hoarder in that if I don't use this stuff, I, get frustrated and force myself to find a use for it if it's in fact been my goal from the get go. So, anyways, um, I have 2 jars, one of my water and one with my protein shake. So, as you can see, this is now the second week of mukbanging that has brought to us an entire meal with no meat, right? And so that's cool. I think that's a good thing. Only in that it offers a little diversity. I'm definitely pro consumption of edible meat. You feel me? That's okay. I mean, I ate some tacos earlier this week. It's fine. You're not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. It's okay. Eating beef is okay. That's always some sarcasm with me, but like I'm just saying. So, cheers. Seriously, cheers to everyone. I hope you guys had a good week. And I know that it takes me close to 8 minutes to get to the meal finally, but understand that I'm trying to keep the video under about 25 minutes because of the allotment on the phone and everything, and just because I want to put it into one video instead of two like last week. So, let's get started eating. But again, thank you so much. And if you've been watching, or if you've like shared, or if you've liked or left a comment, I really appreciate it. I'm like a normal dude, you feel me? I'm just trying to make some videos, like literally, that's what I'm trying to do, and have some fun while I'm doing it, and again, I appreciate everybody that is a part of this whole thing, because like it's a fun thing to do. So anyways, cheers. And I don't have a napkin, but like I don't care, like this isn't a shameless thing either, but there's a kind of fabric that I have here, and I'm going to use it as a napkin, and that's fine because I'll just wash it and no big deal. So, anyways, cheers to you guys. This actually isn't a lot of food, so we'll be able to eat it pretty quickly, but yeah, like what a week, right? I mean, I'm sure other people have a lot going on, working and living their lives and stuff. I can't. It's nice to sit back with somebody and relax and eat and hear them talk your ear off about random stuff. I mean, again, something that again I know that I think people would like, because I like it, and I don't think everyone likes what I like, but I know that there's got to be at least a few other people, you know what I mean? And then this jello came out a weird color, and it's funny because my roommate, the jello hadn't been touched essentially, and then I had served my roommate myself some. And well, I guess first too, because I didn't want to recommend it, because long story short, it came out this really weird color. And by extension, earlier, my roommate asked me before I asked him if he wanted any, like when I was gonna serve him some but after I had already tasted it, he's like, it was like, what's up with that color, you know? And I was like, bro, it's just, I mixed 2 boxes, you know, hence those 2 boxes that I was telling you were sitting out for a month before I decided to use them. And then now I'm all into Jello. But it was like this orange box of generic great value flavoring Jello and this lime box that I had opened already to put some, I don't know what I think it was key lime, and I had used a little bit of it to put into something else I cooked or something. And anyways, yeah, it was a weird color. It didn't look like the most like visually appetizing, appealing, you know, sort of Jello. So I just thought it was funny because I thought the same thing, so much so that like I didn't even try it for like the whole day it was ready after, and then I was like, it's Jello, it has to be Jello, like it can't, it's like, and then I was right. It's freaking good. It's like the weirdest color Jello you'll ever see, but it gets better. Like once you scoop it out, you know, it gets better. What do you guys think about Jello? And it's like low key the most underrated and quickest snack to make ever. I mean, except you have to wait hours in the refrigerator, I suppose. But you could make so much Jello, get this, that in theory, you could always have some on deck. You feel me? So, like, you wouldn't have to wait that 4 hours for another batch, because if you timed it out right, you would already have another batch already just freshly being, you know, completely Jello-fied. And then that would be your Jello. So I'm just saying, it's a quick snack to prepare, and then it takes long to Jello-fy, you know? I don't know why it takes so long, but it does. I mean, I guess it's like similar in characteristics of, you know, my parents live out in Scottsdale, my sister out in that valley area. You know, I spent a lot of time out there, but it gets so hot that you can like just get chocolate chip cookie dough and just, you know, set it on a baking pan and put it in your car on the vent there on the console, and it like will bake your cookies. You feel me? So like, I don't know exactly how all that works. I just know that when I do it, it goes down. So if you've never made cookies outside, you know, go try it. I mean, I guess it has to be hot enough for sure. And then eggs too. Yeah. I've also seen people warm burrito, like, you know, there's all, people are so clever, you know, for sure. It's kind of weird. Jello does remind me of being old and or the hospital, you know, because like typically that's what you're eating at the hospital. And I guess generally speaking, when you're super old, Jello's an approved food source. And again, I mean, I don't know, I'm a fan of Jello. I'm gonna get a Jello recipe cookbook is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna learn how to Jello-fy everything. I mean, just because, in like marshmallows is definitely gonna be in the next batch of Jello. It's so good. It's so good. It makes it taste like sweet, and it's got a different texture. Mm-hmm. I guess I'd kind of like to get those Jello molds. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, those ones where, you know, you make the Jello like into cubes, you know, instead of doing it all ghetto and scooping it out. Okay, so now let's finish eating the jello. I don't have that much more of it left. I'm gonna mukbang this out. I said that last week and I didn't do it, but last week wasn't as easy to set up as this week. And I mean, I don't know. You gotta practice. I gotta stop talking for a minute. Okay, yay. Look, one bowl down. That's wonderful. Our jello is done. Yay. Okay, so now let's focus on this salad here, which again is so good. Okay, it doesn't matter. This is my room shared, hopefully wherever you're at. Let's say that you're in your living room, you feel me? Well, like if I were eating with you in real life, I wouldn't eat salad with my hand. I would like have some manners and I would use a fork or something. But when I'm eating in my room, and that's just about as real and raw as this gets, like this is yeah. There's an episode of It's Always Sunny where Danny DeVito crashes into the dude because he's has a bowl of cereal. He's eating he's eating a bowl of cereal while he's driving. Well, like, I mean, I'm not gonna say you can't approve of any of that. Like that's unlawful behavior. You feel me? You can't be driving while you're eating bowls of cereal. But let's just say that theoretically, I've eaten bowls of cereal while I've driven. Again, like I say that because it's just like people eat things in weird ways, I guess. Like, have you seen Seinfeld, and they eat Snickers bars with like a fork and a knife? Mm-hmm. Before I forget, I'm gonna post it on the community. I'm learning how to do a bunch of stuff on YouTube now. And I posted some shorts, so definitely check those out. And also, I'm gonna put in the community announcement board and stuff on notifications, like a set time starting next week for the mukbang, and hopefully like a determined menu, and then do like normal and send out a notification like about like a day or a few hours before, to kind of like let you guys know when the video is going to be posted and stuff. And yeah, at some point I like to do this live, but I don't know if my account allows for that quite yet. I don't know if it needs to be like an allowance. I think it does. I don't think you can just go live on YouTube, without having a certain like whatever like criteria. But I like this live every week, honestly. Um, I think that'd be like the coolest way to mukbang is live. And plus, I like live streams better. Just for the record, Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So we're almost at 21 minutes. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. So a lot sooner than later, we're gonna start to see on the channel more videos, different videos, the same videos. You know, it's always building, right? Again, and it's just better seen than it is, having to just be the dude that's always saying like kind of what he wants to do or whatever. But um, I'm so looking forward. I think this month's gonna be a really good month, and I'm really looking forward to making videos again. Like not just the kinds of videos that I've been making. You can see the lights and all that. Like, but yeah, I just good stuff. It's been a pretty good week. Again, thank you for watching the videos and making it this far. Um, and I purposely saved some of those announcements for later on in the video so that it could be sort of like a cool thing to know before the video ends, so that maybe you could make plans also next week to sort of get in on the lineup, as it would be for a scheduled program that comes on at the same time every week. And that's how you build trust, in terms of with viewership. I think making sure that you're able to deliver at a certain time every week, if it's like a program that is especially close to you, or that you want to make a certain kind of a way. And every Saturday I'm trying to chill with y'all and eat a little bit of simple food and talk for 25 minutes, I guess, because again, it's just the company, and it's nice. So I appreciate all of your time. Okay, I have a couple hard-boiled eggs, and it's going to take me a little bit longer to finish that stuff. So I'm going to end this mukbang. But I tell you what, again, I think the videos will just get more detailed and more involved. And it's nice to do it now. They're 2 weeks in a row. I want to do it 100 weeks in a row. So it's always nice. And I think later on in the future, when we all look back at these early videos, it's going to be kind of cool. Honestly, I strongly feel this way, just because it's like a certain kind of a vibe right now, and it's very simple, and mostly it's just this simple stuff. And I appreciate you guys watching the videos. So thank you so much again for your time. Have a safe and lovely Saturday evening. If you're going to party tonight, make sure you have a designated driver. And if you're the designated driver, make sure that you consume 0 amounts of alcohol. Okay? So seriously, y'all have a really good night. And thank you again for watching and supporting the channel. I really just will never stop saying thank you, and being really sincere about it, because it means like everything to me, especially because I've decided in life to do nothing else. So appreciate y'all. All right, have a good night.